Hello everyone, today in Sangi's Cookery we are going to see how to prepare the Nendran Kaai Tholi Thoran or the Kaai Tholi Thoran. So the Nendran Kaai Tholi Thoran, or in Kerala it is popularly known as the Kaai Tholi Thoran, is prepared by using the planted bananas peels. So what they do is whatever they use to make the chips with those plantain banana or the long Kerala banana which is in raw form, they used to peel the skin and make chips out of it. With the skin of that, we need to finely chop it into small pieces and make this thoran. Believe me, it is really good and tasty, and it is enriched with a lot of vitamins. Most of the people do not know this recipe. This is a very special recipe, and whenever I go to Kerala or to my parents' place, I make it a point to have this thoran. So the next time when you get the planted banana peel, remember not to discard and use this and prepare this thoran. So let's see how interestingly we can prepare this Nendran Kaai Tholi Thoran. If you are watching my video for the first time, I would request you all to subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell icon for further interesting recipes and notifications. I've taken around 8 to 9 pieces of the Nendran Kaai Tholi, 1/2 of a big coconut, 3 to 4 green chillies or as per spice levels, coconut oil required for seasoning, salt as per taste, turmeric powder 1 teaspoon, and for seasoning, mustard seeds 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of urad dal, and 1 or 2 red chillies which will be slit and added in the seasoning, a teaspoon of chilli flakes, and also some fresh curry leaves required for seasoning. So first we are going to finely chop the skin of the Nendran banana. So first you can take the skin of the Nendran banana and make some small strips like this. It has to be finely chopped for this particular vegetable. So you can actually nicely arrange this and then you can finely chop this. Only if it is finely chopped, it gives you a very good taste. You can see how finely it's chopped. Similarly, I am going to cut the remaining skin into fine pieces like this. Also, in order to maintain the color, so if you have some sour buttermilk at home, immediately after chopping it, add the Nendran Kaai Tholi which has been finely cut inside the sour buttermilk, so that the color of the vegetable gets maintained. Otherwise it will become dark in color. This is a small tip which I want to pass it on. So this is around 8 to 9 of the Nendran Kaai skin or the Nendran Kaai Tholi which I have finely chopped. I am going to add some amount of turmeric powder and some salt. Since it is already soaked in the buttermilk water, I'm just going to leave it like that. Just make sure that the water level is equal to the amount of the vegetable here. And we are going to pressure cook this for about 2 whistles. Another point to be noted is we need to smear a little bit of oil in the hands. Today I forgot to smear oil. That's why this particular vegetable leaves a little bit of color. But this will go away on the next day itself. So just make sure that you smear a little bit of coconut oil or any oil in your hands before chopping the Nendran Kaai. I'm just going to close the lid and I'm going to pressure cook this for 2 whistles. While the Nendran Kaai Tholi is getting pressure cooked, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grind the coconut and the green chilli. I'm also going to add a few curry leaves. This is just for the flavor. So I'm going to grind these 3 into a coarse powder. Heat up the pan. I'm adding 2 to 3 teaspoons of coconut oil. Once the oil gets heated up, I'm adding the mustard seeds, urad dal and the red chilli. So I'm also adding some curry leaves. And you can see that the vegetable is also nicely pressure cooked. But there is some amount of water. I'm just going to keep the water aside. And I'm going to drain off the water and I'm going to add only the vegetable. I'm also adding the vegetable, cooked vegetable. So I'm just going to cook this in simmer for about few minutes. At this stage, I'm going to add some chilli flakes as well. This is the homemade chilli flakes. You just add this, will add to the flavor of this vegetable. You can also check for salt at this stage. If required, you can just add more. We have already added the salt while pressure cooking the vegetable. After 2-3 minutes, if you open, you can see that the vegetable is nicely cooked and the water is completely absorbed. There was a little bit of water, about 1 tablespoon. So now that is also gone. And now just going to add the coarsely ground coconut and green chilli with few curry leaves. This particular dish requires a lot of coconut. Only then you will get a very good taste. You can see that the vegetable is ready. I put a lot of coconut that actually adds to the flavor. Now we'll just transfer this to the serving bowl. So the tasty Nendran Kaai Tholi Thoran is ready, or the skin of the chips banana is ready. It's a very tasty dish. I hope you'll all try out this recipe, and if you like it, please share it with your friends and relatives. Have a wonderful day.